Alright, welcome back to Battle Force, everyone. So it's been a little while, but I'm in the middle of moving right now, so I haven't been really able to post all that much, and I guess there isn't much news happening in the Power Rangers series recently, but something big just did happen, so I tried to, find a place to set up and make a video. This is probably going to move within the next few days, and it's going to remain very inconsistent. But recently, we got summaries for the rest of the episodes for Season 2 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, and that does include the Dino team-up that we're going to be getting, and actually looks like in a couple of weeks. So that'll be mainly the focus of this video, talking about that, but we also got some other episodes to look at. Some of them I won't even really discuss because they seem just like irregular filler Power Ranger episodes. You can look at the summaries yourselves. Plus, I mean, spoilers for that kind of episode isn't really a big deal, and these are just summaries, so you're not looking at heavy spoilers. But I will say, if you want to know nothing about the rest of the episodes for the seasons, or the season, or when they're going to air or anything like that, then stop watching this video. This is your spoiler warning. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the Dino team-up, because that's pretty much the one that everybody is really looking forward to, and it's going to be episode 13 of Season 2, and the synopsis reads, "In an epic battle, the Beast Morphers team up with the Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to defeat the newest member of Evox's team." So nothing too big, it pretty much just confirms that there's going to be a team-up between all of those different teams. We already knew that, so there isn't too much to go off, but what we do know is that it's going to be episode 13 of Season 2, so within the next few weeks, that season, or that episode, is going to be out there. The show is airing internationally right now, so a lot of countries are getting the show. You're still in hiatus over here in the United States, so we're not going to be seeing this for a while. However, I would imagine that the episode will get out there here relatively soon, and you'll be able to find it on like third-party websites, pirate it. I can't say that I recommend it, but low-key I kind of do if you guys want to see it, but my official word is that you don't do that. So as per usual, around this time when the show is airing internationally, I do advise you guys to steer clear of spoilers if you don't want to see those. So it's gonna be over the next quite a few weeks, so if you want to unfollow any certain Power Ranger accounts or something on Instagram, this is the time to do that if you don't want any spoilers. Personally, I want to get the information as soon as possible, and other than this team up, there aren't too many spoilers that I'm worried about, maybe like the finale or something like that, but this is Power Rangers. You're not going to delve into super heavy spoilers with the rest of the episodes, so I'd say around the time that episode is going to air, maybe then you steer clear of spoilers or do whatever you want to do. Now, there's 2 more episodes that I do want to go over here real quick that is very interesting. So we do know that we're going to get an RPM crossover sometime this season. It's not going to be with the actual Rangers, but it looks like it's going to be with Dr. K, as well as I always forget his name, the Colonel. Colonel Truman. Okay, I had to think of Scott's last name there for a second, but Colonel Truman should also be in this season as well. We don't exactly know when it's going to be in this season, but we do have some hints, some clues with these synopsises. Season 2, episode 10 is called Intruder Alert, and the synopsis reads, "The Rangers receive a strange message from outer space, warning of an impending threat." Now, that's interesting. It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with RPM, but we'll get into the next episode after that, and they might tie in, I'm not sure. But that's interesting. A message from outer space. It looks like we're going to be getting some sort of cameo. I don't know. This might have to do with the RPM Rangers, although I don't know why the message would be coming from space. It doesn't make much sense, but let's go ahead and read on. We're going to go to episode 11 of Season 2, and the synopsis reads, "The Rangers do everything they can to help their new ally return home." So it looks like in episode 10, they're going to be making some sort of new ally, and considering we're getting this crossover, I'm led to believe that's Dr. K or Colonel Truman. Thing is why would the message be coming from space? Of course, they're both in different dimensions, and you would think they use like a transportal device or something to send a message. They could easily do that. We know that the RPM universe has those transportal devices, so it doesn't make much sense why the message would be coming from outer space. Then again, I haven't seen the episode. They can come up with some certain reason, or maybe they just send the message into outer space. It goes through some sort of portal. I don't know. That seems a little far-fetched even for Power Rangers, or a little weird for it anyways. They could do something a lot simpler, but there's going to be a new ally within those 2 episodes, and that's going to lead into the Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, just Dino team up in general. So those like block of 4 episodes are going to be pretty crazy. There's an episode in between there that I didn't go over, but still, Like I said, I'm not going to go over all the episodes in this video because some of them, they probably aren't worth that much time. You guys can read them yourselves, but there are a couple more that I do want to go over. Season 2, Episode 14 reads, Nate is reunited with his do-gooder parents who offer him a compelling and difficult choice. That's very interesting because we have not seen Nate's parents throughout the season, or both seasons for that matter. We do know they exist, and he's talked about them a couple of times, but it looks like he was kind of abandoned, and I know he was put into Grid Battle Force, and I don't remember exactly what he said at the beginning of Season 1, but his parents really haven't been around, so there's going to be some conflict there, obviously, within that episode, and I'm guessing the choice is to return home or stay at Grid Battle Force. Spoilers, I don't know the exact answer, but he's definitely staying at Grid Battle Force. He isn't going anywhere, so it's going to be one of those episodes, very predictable, but still kind of cool because we will be able to see Nate's parents. Season 2, Episode 17 is an interesting one, and I don't know if any of this information has been out on the show. At this point in time, I've only not seen one episode, and that's the Season 2 mid-season finale, so that's Episode 8. I haven't seen that one yet, but in this synopsis for Episode 17 of Season 2, it says, when Zoe accidentally ruins her brother's chances for a scholarship, she'll do anything to make it right. Now, I didn't really know that she had a brother. Was that ever shown in the show or told to the audience? I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but if it hasn't, then this is probably going to be our first and probably final time seeing her brother in the show, so that should be a really cool episode. And I'm going to go ahead and give a quick synopsis read for the episode that we're going to return with, which is Episode 9, and the finale, which is Episode 20. So Episode 9 reads, Grid Battle Force shuts down the Morphex towers to lure Evox into a trap. So, it's very simple, but it's the episode that we're going to be coming back with. I believe it's already aired in some places, so you might be able to find it right now. And Episode 20 reads, Evox finally executes his master plan, and the Rangers' duties prevent the teens from attending any... Oh, I just mixed in two different synopses there. Let me restart. Evox finally executes his master plan, and the Rangers must do everything they can to stop him, even potentially sacrificing one of their own. So that's pretty crazy. I don't know who they're going to sacrifice. Maybe it's going to be Steel or something because he's a robot. I'm not sure. But those are all the synopsises that I felt like was worth reading off. The rest are kind of weird. I know one episode was about Nate and Steel switching bodies. I don't know how that works. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me because Steel is a robot, so that should be a pretty funny episode, but nothing big seems to be happening there. Definitely look out for spoilers as well as the RPM crossover and the huge Dino team-up. They're happening very soon. These episodes are going to be airing within the next 4 weeks or so, so yeah, I'm very excited for that. I'm sure I'll be able to find the episode somewhere online once it airs. It probably won't air in the United States for a few more months, which is unfortunate, but you should still be able to find it if you truly want to watch the show. But that's going to do it for the video. I just wanted to read off those synopses for you guys. I know this was kind of a shallow video, not much substance to it, just, really reading off some news, but I'm going to get into more, hopefully original content here very soon. I'm still in the middle of moving. This is not going to be my final setup. I just set it here for the next couple of days, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But hopefully I can get back to regular uploads because it is the summer. I only work, and other than that, I have a lot of free time, so whenever there's news, I'll cover it. Plus, I want to do some more original things. I have some ideas in mind, but yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.